What's going on, YouTube, and welcome to Mike the Gathering. Happy April Fools. I hope no one got you too good today. All that aside, no April Fooling over here. Today we're going to be playing Andrea Mengucci, and please forgive me if I mispronounce that, but Andrea Mengucci's mono white aggro deck that took first place in the first ever Mythic Invitational. So let's go ahead and get into the deck real quick. And basically it is honestly just a mono white deck. I mean, but of course now look at these. This is too funny. Okay, that's funny. All right, anyway, mono white aggro. So simple, normal mono white. 4 Dauntless, 2 Rustwing Falcons, couple of Skymarchers, Snubhorn Sentries, 4 Legions Landing, 4 Tithe Takers, 4 Benalish Marshals, 3 Unbreakable Formations, one of my favorite cards out of Allegiance. Freak, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. 4 History of Benalias, 3 Conclave Tribunals, and 4 Loxodons, and then running the 20 Planes. So let's get into a couple of games, see how we fare with this. Why are we doing there? What is going on here? Okay, there we go. So many things happening. So many things happening all at once. Freak, what do you think about the War of the Spark spoilers from the last 2 days? Personally, me, I'm excited. I do wish that Thoughtseized wasn't a April Fool's joke, though, because holy crap, a reprint in Thoughtseized and Standard would have been ridiculous and amazing. I was really hoping for that. I got excited and then realized that the art was from something else. I can't... What was that art from? I don't remember, but I don't know. I got overly excited. There's some good stuff coming out, though. I really like the thing that all the stuff that they're doing with Planeswalkers, the whole static abilities. Even some of the uncommon ones are pretty sweet. Now that Liliana, though, I think a lot of people are hating on it just because of the cost of it. But dude, 6 mana. Oh, we got plays for days. 6 mana for, and you can -4 right off the bat. Get around their hexproof, all that. Looks like we're going up against a mirror match, most likely. 6 mana. Sack 2 of their stuff. Get rid of 2 of yours, which will probably just be like little zombie tokens or just something like that. But then draw 2 cards with it too because of her static ability. That's insane. I don't know. I'd pay that all day. I think it's good. Yeah, we won't block it. We'll just let us do whatever we're doing here. Okay, so not a mono white deck. Alright, and we'll go ahead and play 2 Skymarchers. Next turn we can bust out the Benalish Marshal and really do some damage. Ooh, busting out the history already. So I'm going to assume tokens. Lots of tokens. Alright, and then we get that extra land over here, which we really don't need, but we can go ahead and use it and bring out the Dauntless Bodyguard so we can protect our Marshal. Good plays. Alright, so now our Marshal is protected. Julian, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing today on this fine April Fool's Monday? Like, it's Monday, and Mondays suck, but it's also April Fool's, so. And we get googly eyes on all of our decks. I mean, who could be mad about that? I know I'm not. I'm not at all. Got the Loxodon coming out. So we got another Legion's Landing. Not the greatest thing ever, but it's not bad. Go ahead and make a token. Ooh, you're on break right now? That sounds like a good time. That's pretty early. Well, I guess Is this? I'm assuming spring break, but like, spring break for a lot of the guys here doesn't start until I think midway through April, maybe something like that. Go ahead and pass. Now they got a lot of mana open. Let me go ahead and block there. See what they got. I probably should have put one more over there just in case. Just one, but I didn't. Oopsie poopsie. Unbreakable Formation would be really cool right now, just so we can add counters on everything. Of course, something would die from the Loxodon, but... Or if we got a Tribunal to stop it. Okay, so they're going to create a bunch of tokens. It's all good, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your night, sir. We'll hold that one back. We'll just hit for 3 in the air. That way we got blockers. Blockers are always nice. This deck does need to do a lot of damage really fast. Because as far as drawability, it really doesn't have anything. So he's going to Tribunal. Benalish? Benalish? And so hopefully we can get one off the top and we can grab that other one. Now we really don't have good blockers at all anymore. We do have Snubhorn. Alright, so we are really kind of running out of steam now. And then we're again just going to hit them in the air. I mean, we might as well. That's all we can really do right now. We need to get another Conclave, though, just so we can stop all that. Or something. Anything. Because that's not cool. Basically, if we don't get anything decent, then when they go for game, that's probably close to being it. We can block all day. Dang it. Yeah, not the greatest, not the greatest top decks right now. I don't remember what did he go up against? Oh, it was mono red or something like that? So I feel like the lifelink just really helped him out from the vampires. Yep. Alright. So, now we have to be kind of careful. There's a lot of things coming our way. And the worst part is we really can't take anything down, so we're just going to end up losing everything. So this game... Oh, actually, we can block that one there. Now we can... Where's that one going? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. It's not the greatest thing ever, but we can do a little bit. But yeah, this game kind of got away from us just because, man, draw ability. There really isn't any at all in this deck. Back to 21. Little too late for you, Benalia. Just a little bit too late. I didn't grab any water or anything before I started. So they're really gonna kind of put the hurting on us this go around. And we're just gonna have to block everywhere that we can. Just because. So we got off to a really decent start, but they ended up just kind of steamrolling. We top deck, what, 3 or 4 lands in a row almost? So that really hurt. And there's nothing that we can do right now, so just see what we top deck. I'm gonna laugh if it's a land. Nope. We get a knight and a Snubhorn. That is a good game. Nothing we can do there. So the deck is good, I mean, but it depends on how fast you kind of start off. And don't forget, googly eyes. I like the googly eyes. Alright, still frosty. Well, I still need to change my avatar because it keeps doing the random ones. Like, I don't mind, but at the same time, I need to fix that. Alright, so now we actually have stuff that we can do. So, this is a lot better. Go ahead and Legion's Landing. I love how consistently, every time you go up against a mono white deck or you play one, you always get Legion's Landing opening hand. Like, almost always. I'm gonna do that. Tithe Taker. And hit him for 1 and gain 1. Next turn we'll drop the Plains and the Benalish Marshal, unless we get a History of Benalia. Because then we'll save that. As long as the Knights last, we can save that for Lava Coal and the Tithe Taker. Getting the Scorpion out of here. Dude, so many lands. Do I really? No. We'll go ahead and put that out there. And we'll hit him for 1 again. We do have Conclave, so we had Conclave. And there goes our Snubhorn. Alright, so let's go ahead and play the history before they get rid of it. We'll hit him for 1. Hopefully they don't have a divest to get rid of the Marshal. So we can keep the Marshal. Definitely need to keep the old Marshal. Midnight Reaper, not bad. It's not going to be too painful. We can Snubhorn. Go ahead and Benalish as well. And we can go ahead and swing. They'll take something out. They'll get a card. And they'll get 1 damage dealt to them. Get that Scorpion out of here too. That's a good idea. Alright, so we lose a Knight token. Not too mad about that. Next turn, our Knight will be just a little bit beefier. Oh, there goes our Marshal. Ooh, top deck in the plains. Not the greatest thing ever. Go ahead and do that. And we will create a vampire token. A vampire conquistador token. Vampire pirate. Oop. There goes our Snubhorn, maybe? Yep. So now we're going to go ahead and... Wait. 3. Nope. I'm going to go ahead and Unbreakable Formation. And that's going to take him down to 1. Or 2, excuse me. Math. You guys know by now I don't know math. Get rid of that scorpion. I don't know why there's so many scorpions here. And they got a phoenix. Unless they don't have anything else. Okay, so 1 creature will still go through. And that should be game. Go ahead and do all that we can. And swing for the 3. And the 2s. The 3s and the 2s. Like, I don't want to be that person that just says good game for no reason. Because you never know, even though they're tapped out, but still. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. That was a lot of thinking for, whatever. It happens. I get it. I get it. Creedsy. So you like how I started saying all that crap earlier about you always pull or always draw into that freaking Legion's Landing? Oh! Ah! See, look at that. Look at that. Always. Always. Ooh, red. Bad things are going to happen. Now they go Steamkin. Go ahead and hit them for 1. So I know they're not going to do anything with that. The next turn we're going to History. So they're going to Lava Coil the Tithe Taker. Lava Coil the Tithe Taker. And let's go ahead and Benalia now. And then we'll hold back. Try to keep all the things that we got. Another Tormenting Voice. Now what we'll try to do is we'll play that, we'll throw down both of those guys, and hope that everything that we got lasts. And then that next turn, whenever Benalia goes off, hopefully we'll have our Knight still, Unbreakable. That would be cool. Unless we draw into a Marshal, then we'll play Marshal. Ooh. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Let's go ahead and double Benalia. So Benalia, and we will Snubhorn. No attacks. No point in attacking right now. Alright, so they're going to skewer the Snubhorn. Oh my goodness. Benalias. And we're going to go ahead and do that. And I guess we'll protect our token. I don't know why. We're going to swing. I don't know why I'm doing that. Get rid of the bodyguard so we can save the vampire token. That lifelink will help. So many Steamkins. So many Steamkins. Go ahead and Benalia again. And swing. So we will lose our... No, we won't lose. I'll block all that right there. Okay. Good game. I figured they'd just block all those, get rid of their Steamkins, and then... Alright. Okay. Works for me. Just gotta learn how to play the deck. Once you learn how to play it, you're good to go. Good to go. They should let us redeem wild cards for the little card styles and all that. I would totally, like, instead of having to pay money for them, say there's a card style for a rare card, you have to give them like 4 rare wild cards or something. Just something else other than always have to pay for everything. This would be the one where I don't get the Legion's Landing. Yep. Go ahead and throw that out. Hello. Ooh, a little Odonto. And how do you want to do this? Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. And then we will protect Skymarcher because I don't want to lose that. And then we'll pass turn. Don't want to lose Skymarcher just because it's something in the air. And flying damage is always nice. Hopefully we can draw into a land and then we can start playing our marshals turn after turn and start boosting everything. I am surprised the Vanguard's not in this deck. Alright, we're not going to block that. We'll just take the 3. Yes. Another planes. We'll go ahead and marshal. That way we can marshal next turn as well. And then we'll swing. Another bodyguard would be good too, so we can start protecting some of the marshals as well. Goodbye, Marshal. So we'll let them... They'll hit us for 3 again. And then we'll Marshal again. Yeah. Or they won't do anything. Alright. Go ahead and Marshal. They can block 2, but not that worried about it. Most likely they've got another tribunal waiting. So this marshal will probably go as well. Hopefully we can get into a tribunal. That way we can get our other marshal back and hit him for a good bit next turn. Either way, we do have the 2 Tithe Takers, so it's not too bad. So we didn't get that, but we do have Unbreakable Formation. So let's do that. That way we're either guaranteed to not wipe them, but do a good bit of damage. And we have blockers for next turn. Plus they get their tokens. They get their counters. So that should be close to it. Especially if we get like another Unbreakable. That would be hilarious. Ooh, a Johnny. So they can put some counters over here. Protect their guys a little bit more. I will lend you my strength. Go ahead and go for as much damage as we can right now. So they lose their knights. We still have a good board. They can go ahead and... Okay, so another Benalia. And they can -2 him. Good game, sir. And/or ma'am. Whichever you are. Now, I think over the next couple of days, what I might do is put together all the Challenger decks and just kind of go through them, play them a little bit before they come out. Because I want to say they come out Friday. I think the 5th is the release date. Something like that. So we'll play them. Mountain Dew. We are going up against Mountain Dew. 3 lands. We do have a couple of turn 1s. Going first. It's not bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad. Go ahead and play the Falcon first. Next turn we'll play Tithe Taker, and the turn after that we will throw down the Bodyguard on Tithe Taker. Maybe. Maybe not, actually. We are going to do that, though, so we can hopefully stop cast down, things like that on our turn. they'll have to waste their turns to do it. Which I don't think they really give two craps about, but... let's go ahead and just put the Marshal down so we can do some early, quick damage. If everything stays next turn, we'll Bodyguard the Marshal and the Tithe Taker. Okay, good. So we kept our Bodyguards. That's what I wanted. Oh, we have a nice board going. So unless they got something... well, I can't think of anything with 4 mana that wipes everything. Ah, Ritual of Soot. Is that 4 mana? I think Ritual of Soot's 4 mana. Either way, they said no more. They said, Mike, what you're doing is dirty, and I don't like it. And that's fine, I understand. I definitely understand. Ideal draws. I don't think there's any such thing as ideal draws in Magic. I think you just get really lucky. Again, it's not terrible. All we need is to get into one land before turn 3 so we can play the Marshal. But we can start off again with the Falcon. A little Blood Crypt. So not... let's start with that one, actually. Not the greatest thing. I'm expecting a lot of removal. And a lot of getting rid of these Scorpions. Alright, so we did get the... go ahead and play Rustwing. Gonna play Bodyguard on the Skymarcher, I guess. Hit him for 2. Next turn, we'll throw out Marshal, and we can hit him for a good bit. Look at that Drowned Catacomb. Alright, so it wants us to discard a card. We're gonna get rid of the Tribunal for now. Hey, Rick. Yeah, dude, it's definitely weird to play white. I mean, I don't know. It's definitely weird. Hey, Rick, you'll be very happy to know that today, for the previews for War of the Spark, there was a, oh crap, what is it called? It's like On Crop something, and I thought of you. Just letting you know. So we lose our Marshal. Tragic, driving while watching me again. I love your dedication, sir. I love it. I do question it, but I love it. And let's go ahead and Unbreakable. Getting in for a good bit of damage. Leaving them down 2-2. Now I gotta do play-by-play so Tragic can understand everything that's going on. You must be driving through like a downtown area. Good game. I'm gonna change the name of my streams to Tragic's Drive Time Radio. Yeah, you know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. What's the game? The game is mono white. We're actually doing oh god, Andrea Mengucci's deck. I think that's how you pronounce it. The deck that took first place in the first Mythic Invitational. So many words. I mean, it's basically, it's mono white. It's mono white aggro, and it's fun. Depending on your draws. Hey, Legion's Landing, finally. Talking all this awesome stuff about, dude, it's so cool how Legion's Landing always pops up and blah, 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 blah. And then it literally doesn't. Ooh, let's do this. I'm going to assume they're going to take the 1 instead of letting their Pelt Collector go so quickly. No, they're not. That's actually surprising. So now, next turn, we're going to throw down the Falcon and the Skymarcher. Yeah. We'll throw down those two. And we'll slow them down a little bit. We'll get rid of their Goblin. I just Tribunal to Goblin, and I don't think I should feel good about that at all. But next turn we will Loxodon. Alright, so they can deal... I don't know how much. There we go. So we lose our Falcon. That's not too bad. We're going to Loxodon. So everything gets some counters. Counters are always fun. And we get a big old 4/4. Big old 4/4 elephant thing. Elephant Cleric. That's what they're called. Elephant Clerics. Lava coiling my Snubhorn. One of them at least. And then gonna do something to the Skymarcher, I'm assuming? Oh, they're gonna lava coil the other one. Alright. And we do get another Snubhorn. So we'll play that. And then we're gonna swing with the Loxodon. That way they can either block it or not. Yeah. That'll work. I don't mind taking the 3 from the Harpooner. Ooh, they got a Spellbreaker. And then went ahead and put the counter on it. It's fine. Let's go ahead and see if they want to get rid of their Spellbreaker. Yes, they do. Alright, so trading the Spellbreaker for the Loxodon. Not bad, because we still get the counter on Skymarcher. Ooh, and a Marshal. I like that. I like that a lot. We're just going to hit them for... Oh, I forgot the thing has reach. Dang it. You always forget about reach. And they said no more. So you always forget about reach, but even with that, I guess whatever they drew into was not ideal at the time. So we'll take that one and go on to the next one. Alright. Magical Beast. Going up against the Magical Beast. Oh, goodness. 2 planes, 2 Tithe Takers, and 2 Bodyguards. Dynamite, what's going on, man? How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. We are doing some mono white. This is actually the deck that took the Mythic Invitational. Figured we put it together. I mean, it's mono white, but we put it together, play it, have some fun. Really should not have kept that hand at all. But we're going to. Just so we can start playing stuff, I'm going to go ahead and throw down Bodyguard. I mean, we need to do something. I don't want to have turns where I'm not playing anything, especially not having that 3rd land in hand. There's our 3rd land, so that's not bad. Go ahead and put a Tithe Taker out. And swing for the 2. Go ahead and pass. Wait on them. Throwing down the isolated chapel. Oh, and no plays. That's different. We're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and marshal. That way we can hit him for a good bit right now. 6 damage is pretty good. Pretty good. Next turn we'll marshal again. And that'd be what? 4, 8, 12? Yeah, math. You guys know I'm not good at math. Not good at math at all. I'm fully expecting some kind of removal soon. Okay, Kaya's Wrath. There we go. Let's say I figured there's going to be something. But we do get the Afterlife token from the Tithe Taker. They're probably going to be able to do it again, so let's build up the board before we play another Marshal. We're going to Bodyguard. We should have Tithe Taker then Bodyguard. Oops. I don't know why I didn't swing with a Spirit token, but oh well. I'm gonna laugh they have another Kaya's Wrath in hand. And they just do it again. Mastermind's Acquisition. Choose a card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand. Alright. So what kind of sucks right now is that we've got some things going on, but we don't have really anything going on. You know what I mean by that. We've got 2 Conclave Tribunals in hand, but they're not really playing anything that we need to get rid of. I don't really care about this Fountain of Renewal. That 1 life they're going to gain every turn is really not much. But if they have more Kaya's Wrath, things like that, then that's not good for us. But they're going to go ahead and pass. So let's go ahead and Bodyguard. And we're going to go ahead and protect the Marshal. I'm guessing they have another Wrath. Nope. Settle the Wreckage. Alright, so that leaves us to 3. So we get 1 creature left. We do have another Bodyguard. Only thing that sucks is our hand's filled with 3 Conclave Tribunals. So we really don't have much that we can do at all. Alright. I'll discard 2 Conclave Tribunals. You know, if you got one, I'll discard the other one too. And they'll go ahead and get rid of my Bodyguard. So now we got a nice slow game. But I am going to go ahead and Tribunal there. Fountain of Renewal. Why not? Might as well. Does it pop up there too? It does. Did not know that. Did not know that at all. My squeaky chair. Not squeaky. I don't know what that noise is. Crunchy. Crunchy chair. There we go. So get their Fountain of Renewal back. Skymarcher. And we'll hit them with the Falcon for 1. And it's going to be slow going now, but we can do a little something. They do have a good bit of card advantage, and it looks like they've got a lot of removal, so Top decking of planes is not always the best thing. We'll go ahead and keep it in hand, see if we can trick them. Try to be a little tricky. A little tricky with our plays. Yeah, this one's gotten a little slow now. Yep. I don't think I've ever seen that many Moment of Cravings played in one match. Go ahead and play the Skymarcher. Keep that one card in hand just in case. Ooh, Arch of Orzaka. Still getting planes. So there's only 20 planes in this deck. I don't see how I'm getting them constantly. They'll duress me again as I can see that I'm just holding on to 2 planes. They contempted Skymarcher. We'll just go ahead and play a planes. Hope that the Sentry stays so that way next turn we play another planes we can at least get 3 damage from them. A little something. A little something something. I mean, they're already back up to 19. I got something to kill that too. Yep. Another contempt. Oh boy. So I wonder if their deck actually does anything or if it just destroys everything and they gain life and then that's it. Reggie, what's up, buddy? Coming on in here right as I'm gonna finish up soon. But I do kind of start early because I have the old works today and tomorrow. So I like to start a little early so I can go do nothing. Another Masterminds. What in the world? I still don't understand what the heck their deck's doing. Like, I should just concede because it's going to take forever, but at the same time I'm curious to see what their end game is. But I don't know. Alright, so they're going to create tokens and draw cards. Do that and play a planes. But this is like really showing though the one downfall of this deck. It is purely aggro. There is no draw, no nothing. So if you can't win with your opening hand in the first couple of draws, you're kind of SOL. Get the old Legion's Landing. If only we had the creatures to swing that over so we can start creating tokens. That would be nifty. So we're going to hit them for 1 again. Magical Beast, what are you doing over there? Like, I just want to know. And they're drawing a lot of cards, so hopefully we'll see it soon. Kaya's Wrath. Dude, stop with the planes. So many lands off the top. It's becoming a pattern. Just what are you doing over there? You got a handful of stuff and you're not playing anything. Okay, so they mind rotted us. I'm pretty sure that's all this deck does. It's just constant removal and, like, hand control. Oh yeah, this, I mean, it's... nothing good's happening right now. That's like one of the other games that we lost. It was like constant drawing lands off the top whenever we started top decking. Like, I just want to know what they're doing at this point. Now I'm fully curious. Seriously, dude. Just like anything. It'll give me like Unbreakable Formation, so I spend 3 mana to give this one little... Never mind. I'm pretty sure... What in the... I don't even know what to say about this anymore. All I know is they're drawing cards, gaining life, but they're not doing anything other than killing my tokens. But, oh, they have a token now. Look, their first bit of damage. It makes me proud to see them do something that actually hurts me for once. Mind you, they've done a lot of hurting to me, but still. So we have a creature. They have a creature. We have a creature. They have 2 creatures. They have 3 creatures. 4 creatures. Got a lot of creatures over here. Like, I wonder if this is it. Like, I'm not even going to block it because I don't want to prolong it anymore. But again, I'm super curious as to what is going on this side of the board. And if anyone watching knows what this deck is, let me know, because color me curious. I think that's a phrase. I'm not really sure. I don't think that's a phrase, actually. I'm going to hit them for 3 in the air, and they can't do anything about it. They can do a lot about it, actually. But they didn't. Because they don't care. Dude, they're drawing so many cards. Just tell me what you're doing with all these cards. Then they've played, what, 2 of those Masterminds acquisitions. Like, what exactly are you doing with those? What did you take? They contempted my Marshal. What are you doing? Alright, I will say this. Since this has turned into a very boring match, if we top deck a land, we'll say good game, and we'll get out of this one. I want to see what they're doing, but it is getting a little bit... I'm sure it's boring for you because it's boring for me now. Because I don't know what's going on anymore. All I know is they've got 4 1/1s, and I'm not allowed to have creatures. Or enchantments. Or anything. We got a Tithe Taker. That's something, I guess. I guess we'll hit him for 2. We can last 3 more turns, unless they create more 1/1s. Which I really don't know why they don't just create a bunch of 1/1s and just hit the crap out of me. Oh, now they're all 2/2s, see? Look at that. That's the end game. Create 1/1s, play Immortal Sun, and yeah, draw cards. Alright, so we got the Snubhorn. That's it. So yeah, I still don't know what the end game for that deck was. I have no clue. Anyway, So that is Andrea Mengucci. I really do hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Andrea Mengucci's mono white aggro. I believe, do not quote me on this, please, but I think the grand prize was like, what, 250,000, something like that. I'm not sure if that was split or if that was just the pool for the prize, but that's what it was. Pretty sweet. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said, the next 4 days before the Challenger decks come out, I'm going to go ahead and put them together and just play each one every day, so that way we can kind of look at how they're built and all that. Maybe we'll even do like build one, play them all, and then we'll make them better. Something like that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. I will see you tomorrow night. Later, taters.